Okay, once again, largest build the channel has seen. Maybe this time I'll be able to build it without any missing parts. You gotta dream big, you know? Jesus Christ. I wasn't prepared for this. Yep, these back into the building space. Yep. That everything? Okay. Got a time lapse. What the fuck is this? If anyone can tell me what the hell this thing is, I would be grateful. It was just wedged inside one of the feet. Anyway, time lapse. one has 2 thumbs and a filming setup that is big enough to accommodate Titans. My thumbs are staying where they are. He is far, far too big for this whole setup. But goddamn, does he ever look cool. Let's just try and pull back as far as possible to get him. Yep. The DK, as you can see, is still missing a couple parts. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try at least get him part way in shot. Yeah, you can kind of pick a third of him, and that's the best you're gonna get. Okay. And hey, the curse is pretty much lifted. Nothing was. There was one missing part, but it wasn't structurally essential. So I count that as a win. You're gonna take the wins you can, you know. Anyway, size comparison for this guy and everything proper will wait until the DK is finished, just so I can get him in the comparison. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Now, first things first is a challenge of getting this guy properly in shot. As you can see, he's kind of big. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I might not be quite as audible, but that's only because I'm having to stand, because, well, to get this guy in shot, I have to move him right to the back of the table and prop the camera up in some boxes of Yorkshire tea. So then, shadowed one. Yeah, he's evidence that I really need to do something about this filming setup if I'm going to keep building this big in future. Luckily, he's one of about 4 builds that's this kind of height, so it's not that bad. So let's quickly do the size comparison. Bring in a couple of goons. Now, as you can see, he is really fucking big. I'm not sure which Toa he interacts with in canon, other than Norik, who I don't own any version of yet. I got plans eventually. He's low priority right now, but yeah, someday. So with that in mind, instead, here is a Metru build, and coming around this side, a custom Metru build. And yeah, there's only so many ways I can say he's real fucking big, but you know, how else do I describe this absolute unit of a man? So, articulation then. Let's just get everything else out of the, yeah, just for the fun of it. Matoran is 2/3 of the weight of his knee. It's so big. So, pulling you out of the way, and you out of the way. Let's get to articulation. So, actually no, let's do functions first. Only one, which is of course the staff. Work. Excuse me one moment. Yeah, staff is not cooperating today. And straight into the cat water bowl. Okay. Let's just drop those off. So, starting. Actually, let's also remove the staff. Just so yeah, you can balance fine without it. So, arms then, you have the standard main shot here. Wow, I'm blocking basically everything, okay. Best I can do. Standard Shoulder. Out to about there. Forward and backward as you'd expect. Elbow joint. Elbows as far as you really want it to. Same style as hand, as cracker, and the camel hodika, where you got the joint there, the outward movement if you need it, and then similar kind of thing with the thumb. Okay, hold on, I'm going to sit down and bring him close for the head. Mostly because, you know, it works as you'd expect. Jaw has a couple points of articulation so he can comfortably open his mouth and yell at people. Let's get into that more sort of turtle grin type grub position. Sorry, I'm having to go back and forth a lot. Right. Ab crunch. Move this down out of the way. Ab crunch isn't the best ever, but you know, it's there. It's some degrees. It's more than nothing. In theory, his bitties can move. Shout out to Luna for naming the Rakshi Tatas as bitties, or bonkle titties. So, hips then. Skirt arm on a separate ball joint, can move pretty much however you need it to. Forward, knee, and ankle. More tilt than forward and backward, but you know, you got plenty enough range. My arms are getting tired. And then at the back you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joints in the tail. Let's just get him menacingly grabbing the camera for the sake of it. And some detail on the staff. Mostly out of focus, but you get the idea. Just looking at the end of it for a second there. This is the most compact means I could think of doing the spinner. So you basically have the two... focus please, thank you. And two pins are technical in different parts, but as you saw, it still works. The only issue is I didn't think things through especially well, and the blade piece up here interferes a little with the ripcord. And we'll leave this at that. So, instructions for this guy. Bit of a behemoth. Careful with the chest section. You probably saw back during the time lapse I had to take out and reinstall cool parts here after I worked out that no, I was trying to put them in the wrong orientation. That's partly because I'm dumb, partly because this is a fairly large and complex build. There goes the spinner again, as you've probably noticed from the fact that he is a big boy. He is a man who has eaten his vegetables and much more besides. So, this has been Lucas Builds. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to slide this guy back and get him fully in shot again, as best I can. Nope, he's going. Come on, I'm trying to get my outro here. Cooperate with me, please, sir. There we go. So, yeah, this has been the spinner go. Bloody thing. Oh, there it is. That's a mistake, but let's put this back on his staff. And yeah, this has been Lucas Builds. I will see you guys next time for something, hopefully something that will be physically smaller than this, but has a higher parts count, more complexity, and you know, is just also going to be a complete bust of the film. See you guys next time.